with horror and horror games, I feel like this game is a bit of a hidden gem because I don't know if many people like have played it or talked about it. It is Condemned Criminal Origins. Have you played this game or ever heard of this game?
Is she chained up?
I think that is a chain over her face, yes.
Nope.
So you've never...
I would probably not go near that.
Okay.
I mean, tonight I will, but it has to stay on the low.
Yeah, so it's... I feel like this is a bit of a hidden gem. So on the back it says, the hunt for a serial killer has never been so terrifyingly real. A cunning and ruthless killer is taunting authorities with a series of grisly murders. As FBI agent Ethan Thomas, your investigation will pit you against the most violent side of humanity as you unravel clues left by the killer.
Dude, I'm sorry. I have to say this. Whoever wrote that is literally the most vanilla person I've ever seen. You just described every serial killer America's ever had.
Well, you have to pull information from somewhere. So
you don't have to lift it out of a newspaper.
So I played this game back when the 360 was like in its prime. Me and my buddy Andrew, I think he had it, and we just played it. And I remember enjoying this game. I don't think I ever beat it, and if so, I don't remember it. But I remember really enjoying this game. So,
what year was this?
We're gonna see
unpredictable enemies with complex AI.
What year did it come out?
I mean, it says AI on it. This might be the first mention of that term.
It came out...
God, back in the day.
Give me the release date. 2005.
So this was back in the day where AI literally meant we used a random number generator to decide what they're going to do.
So on Steam, it's a 9 out of 10. On Metacritic, it's 81%. And IMDb has it 8.1 out of 10. So it rated well. So we will see if it holds up from November of 2005.
Remember this? You guys can't see this. The UPC on the back, the barcode, right beneath it, it says proof of purchase. If that's in fact the proof of purchase, what you're telling me is I could walk out of the store with the game in hand.
It's a Sega.
And have my proof that I purchased it, even though I never purchased it. I can't believe I missed that when I was younger. That's something smart-ass where I'd like walk out again. He's lifted again. Not. It says proof of purchase. I bought it before you even got it in.
I think this is a pretty popular game studio too, Monolith. Yeah, I remember this game being really good, but we shall see. I don't know why I just went to load.
Did you register it online? Oh, we could have figured that out quick. Available February 2006. About it.
So it's first person.
No, you're the second person.
You gotta crouch to get under the tape.
Did he just say you gotta crouch to get under the tape?
Body's rotten as we speak.
Body's rotten. This must be New York City.
Yeah.
Is it?
I'd have no idea.
Dickinson. Wow. Shocked they didn't use an eye there.
Why do they always have to kill in such maggot-infested dumps? Why can't they pick a nice spot without addicts and gang members for once?
It must be New York City.
Jesus H. Nearly shot the bastard. Come on. This place is creepy.
The funny part is, like, they used to depict these, like, moments of just completely oblivious comments and, like, logic that doesn't math as, like, entertainment.
Yeah.
And today it's what we actually deal with.
Yeah.
Like, it's to some of us it's funny, and to the rest of us we think it's normal. And it's like, wait a minute, there was a moment that we all knew this.
You stupid car broke my light. Better turn yours on. I hear you're afraid of the dark.
Hardy har har.
Finger marks clear.
Look at that cell phone.
Except
That Nokia?
intensity indicates the killer's right hand
Is that a Nokia?
missing the
It looks like it.
hand.
Looks like the original blue Nokia.
Something
The
we're
silver
not
one.
seeing.
So here they're gonna show like the killer or whatever carving the mannequin that was at the table.
Run the laser light over the crime scene, and if there's evidence, it will show up a bright green.
Hey, Becker,
So
get
it's
the lights.
like a crime.
Yeah, it's basically like crime. Crime-ish. Oh, there we go. It's pretty sweet. Like gameplay-wise.
That's it. The same mark.
Exact same MO as the others?
It's the work of a guy we've been calling the Matchmaker. Kills
The
young women violently,
Matchmaker.
poses them in grisly tableau with male department store mannequins. Mannequin always slightly disfigured. but
Who's the
a look on
Matchmaker?
face.
That's the killer,
Any
what
luck
they
in
call
book
the
searches? I bet
supposed
the killer
killer.
has the same mark.
No luck so far.
And I guess he murders
No smoking at a crime scene.
women and puts them in like
Well,
these same
someone was.
positions. Someone was smoking.
It's coming from in here.
Are you the murderer?
I don't know. No, you're the police. You're a police detective.
That doesn't mean that you're not the murderer.
Well, I mean, in a twist of events, yeah, you could be.
Dang it. can
I don't know.
smell
I've never
cigarette
beaten this
smoke.
game.
Oh.
And if I did, it was a long time ago.
He's right above us. Call for backup now.
This is Officer Becker. We need backup immediately. 4th and Start. Potential homicide suspect still in.
Why did you just rack your slide? You're a cop.
Copy that.
Becker and I will head up the fire escape. You wait here for backup.
Who in their right mind is walking into that building in that situation without one in the chamber?
Change of
Yeah,
plans.
really.
Becker,
Especially if you're
secure
going
that.
into like
Thomas, check out
a
the
big
and
building,
get
it
these lights
seems
back
like.
on.
The last thing I want to do is round a corner and have to be like, oh,
Yeah.
excuse me, hold on, pause a second while I go ahead and make sure that I can take care of this.
Yeah.
All clear, Agent.
Sooner we finish up here, the better. Let's go.
And I don't think you have a gun the whole time. I think you have to find like objects to
And
to
for
fight,
Christ's sake, be careful.
like crowbars and stuff, if I remember correctly. I could be very wrong.
Agent Thomas.
I mean, full disclosure, if I'm in a situation where I'm needing to do something for my life, I'm probably not just, saying, oh shit, I don't have a gun. I guess I'll just stand here.
An addict.
Federal agent,
come out
peacefully or I will use force.
Oh, yes. The city's full of them now, Thomas. Addicts, vagrants, psychotic individuals gone terribly bad. They come in all kinds, but mostly violent. Be careful.
Alright. So he's got a bunch of crazy followers or something. Health kit. It's nice to have. You can kick enemies by pressing. Oh my god! Look how strong my kick is.
Checks out.
I kicked him and he like flew.
I mean, it can't be any worse than the guys that used to teabag people on Call of Duty.
Yeah. Can I kick the bucket?
You're gonna round a corner, it might.
That kind of stuff matters, man. It matters nowadays. They're like, you can't kick the bucket in the game? Dumb. This game's not realistic. Can I run? I really wish I could run. That would be...
Run, bitch!
that would be a welcomed addition. This must be the way. That's kind of cool. That's a nice little touch. Where he checks the mag when you check your ammo.
The nice little touch would be if when you're out, it's actually out. And you can see the follower in the mag.
Oh, that would be cool.
But I'm willing to bet they didn't think of that.
Well, we're gonna find out, probably.
Well, yeah, because you're inevitably going to miss enough to run out, so...
Very true. The sensitivity on this could be a little higher. Maybe I might change that. I really wish I could run.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have had all those donuts. Officer friendly. No, I mean, it's just interesting, like, when you're in the game and you're playing the game, you don't really think about much other than the game. What? Really? Okay. Alright, well.
I like how he stopped to hide behind the pillar like I didn't already see him.
But I gotta tell you, like, the situation for this game, if I, like, picture what that would be like in real life, I'm like, this doesn't seem fun.
Yeah, no. Oh, now I can sprint.
Yeah, you just had to earn it.
Oh, they even have stamp. Yeah, you had to play the game for 5 minutes to earn that run.
I mean, you're still in the tutorial. Granted, your accuracy is at, like, maybe a 43%.
I
but
cannot aim and shoot with controller anymore these days. I've been too spoiled.
I mean, can you aim and shoot with long gun?
Yes.
Are you poop in clean water? Like, are you sure?
No.
I'm just teasing.
It's a no smoking area.
Is that like a link back to the old Metal Gear where you had cigarettes?
Activate fuse box to turn lights back on. Is this the fuse box? Nope. Oh, here it is.
That sentence doesn't really...
Oh, so now he just takes my gun? Well, thank you. Well, that was creepy. The suspect has your gun. Track him down. Grab a 2x4, or grab a pipe or a 2x4. Yeah, this is the part I remember like the most, is having to just find a weapon. There wasn't a 2x4 on. Oh yeah, just ripped it right off the electrical box. And I think your weapons might have like certain limited usage, maybe.
What do you mean by limited usage?
Like eventually like it breaks or something and you have to find something else. Maybe that's just for 2x4s. The setting's like well done. Dirty building. Oh, he climbed up there and wow, he climbed up there and covered everything up that quick.
Yep.
This guy's a pro. This guy's a pro. Nice feature that you can block too.
Come on. Whip, whip, whip. Interesting how they have the wires just hanging out of it. Oh, you're good.
It's cool that he dropped his weapon before he. Oh, and now you can pick up stuff. Oh, it has damage and speed. Okay, alright. I didn't remember it being that in depth.
This reminds me of Max Payne in a weird way.
I can see that, especially with the setting, because that was like, well, Max Payne was more of like a noir crime, like a crime noir-ish.
Kind of.
Boy, you want to talk about a movie, a game to movie that was quite weird.
I never watched it.
Really? It's not bad. It's definitely not great. But
Does he have a painkiller addiction in the movie too?
I can't remember. It's been a while since I saw that. Pretty sure it was Mark Wahlberg that played Max Payne.
Your gas spectrometer is sensitive to odors of decaying flesh. Okay. Oh. You pick it up?
Collect birds and metal pieces to unlock achievement awards. So we're just carrying around dead birds now?
It seemed more and more like I hit the nail on the head with that first. Yeah.
I remember picking up the birds because I remember like seeing the little collection thing pop up.
If there's anybody out there that has seen a rat the size of a cat, please let us know, because I have questions. I'm told they exist. I personally have never seen one quite that big, but
I've seen a rat, but not a rat cat.
I'm told New York City has sewer rats that are as big as house cats. So.
Oh, I could believe that. I mean, they do have one that hangs around with giant turtles.
Thomas, answer me. What happened?
Walked into that one.
I swear every day everything makes more sense.
I seem to be trapped over here, and I believe the suspect has my gun.
Take this fire axe and chop your way out.
Who's giving you a fire axe?
You could always find
You
an
gotta
axe
wait till
to
I'm ready, man.
get you past Barry.
You can't just throw an axe at me when I'm not ready.
They do a great deal of damage, but they're slow. Swinging a lead pipe bust heads faster if that's what you prefer.
Thanks.
I'm guessing I'm supposed to
Becker and I'll go
chop
around
myself
the
out of this window, or
Well, he just told you to chop down the exit.
hold on, I have a taser? Oh, I remember this part of the game now. It's all coming back to me. Oh, I have to. Here's Johnny!
Fitting.
I'll tase you. Don't think we can do it. That was great.
Oh, God.
Give me another guy to tase. That was fun.
Maybe we should do an episode on that.
Have you ever gotten tased?
Yes.
It is not fun.
You've gotten tased?
Yeah.
When the fuck did you get tased?
When I was like 17. 17 or 18.
Why do I feel like you got tased in a situation that wasn't staged?
No, it was a buddy that had a taser, and he's like, "How's it feel?"
Oh, so it was a hand taser.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a...
No, it wasn't like the gun that shoots like the little barbs. It was like...
You didn't get probed.
Dude, those things are loud. The little pocket tasers. Those things are loud as shit.
Well, most of them are like 500,000 volts, so... Yeah, I swear if I ever hear the word taser spoken 3 times sequentially again, I'll probably have a fucking trauma
What was that?
breakdown.
It had options that I had there with the D-pad, but it wasn't like registering the way that it should have. That's depressing.
Sometimes the D-pad be like that.
Them D-pads. Them D-pads be doing that.
I saw one guy get tased. He pissed himself.
I feel like
I mean, that's just... That's not right. Like, you tase them, and then they're, like, you know, worn out, and then you just right across the face with a damn axe. And it's not even like the sharp edge, the blunt edge, boom. It's like... Why, couldn't you just do that in the first place?
it's a little low, but you know what? These guys are hardened criminals. We can't have remorse for them.
I mean... To be perfectly fair, you don't know for a fact that he's broken any law yet. And I guess technically, if it's his building, that could be stand your ground, Castle Doctrine. I mean, does Castle Doctrine apply to a lead pipe?
Maybe. I need health now. Health. Any health around here? Yay, nay. I hate that I can't go through a lot of these. Wait, is this the way that I came in?
To be fair, with the way you're disposing of them, I don't think they're ever going to have their day in court either way.
Very dark. Okay.
How does it feel to be on this end of the gun? But listen, you bastard. Don't mess this up for us.
Why does he
We
look
are
like...
both on the same path. Yes.
Thomas!
Course... Wait,
And the path takes straight.
is his name Thomas or is your name Thomas?
Our name's Thomas.
Well, that's got to be Jebediah then.
Be ready for death, Agent Thomas. It shall come. Visit him again.
Did you just throw me out the window? 1 of 6 birds, 0 of 3 metal pieces. So there's an exploration part of the game.
You hit more shit with your gun than you did melee.
Really?
71% to 60%.
Well, it says firearm hit / miss. So is it 71.4% hit or 71.4% miss?
I believe it's 71% hit. Because your overall percentage on successful hits was 61%.
Mm.
Strange bird deaths throughout the city. Oh, the bird flu's here.
Now we just wake up in our apartment like it was a bad dream, or...
I can't believe I fell on that car.
Ugh, what a day.
I mean, if you want to know what
Wow,
that
this
looks
is a
like.
thing straight out of Silent Hill 2.
Have you ever seen The Untouchables?
Maybe.
That moment when Kevin...
Oh, yeah. The Untouchables, yeah.
Kevin
I have seen
Costner's got the guy, and he's like, "You stuck Irish pig." And he starts running towards the edge of the building, and he looks like he's going to run him into the wall, and then he's just like, "Whoops!"
Hello, Ethan.
Say hi to my buddy for me.
Who are you? What is going on?
Right through
Calm
the top.
yourself.
That
Okay.
would never work.
All right, hold on. So we needed a shovel to hit that, but I can just rip them off of the wall from this. Hold on here. Make that make sense.
You can rip anything off of a wall.
Got the leverage.
Yeah, man, you can get the Tapcon out. It's only coarse threaded into fucking 3-inch brick.
Is that somebody? What's the?
Taking photos.
Oh, I can see that.
It was like that guy the other night at your house. Wait, what?
So that's what that was.
Why do you still have equipment? If you're a fugitive from justice now.
Wait, you don't EDC like equipment?
Hmm?
You don't EDC equipment? You don't EDC like a camera,
EDC?
everyday carry?
Receiving image data.
Well, not familiar with that term.
Thomas, I'm still here.
Yeah, I do.
Thank God. I thought they would have suspended my lab access.
Oh yeah.
Still might. It hasn't occurred.
Back then they didn't.
Correct.
Kills those guys.
I know, Thomas.
I mean, so truth be told, in 2006, I did EDC a camera, but
That goes away.
that's just because I was a photography nerd.
What about the...
I took it down at the high school for while I was there, but like,
This dude just has everything.
well, yeah, I mean, I don't even know what the hell that was. Like, I'm pretty sure this is Men in Black.
The liquid is C41
The
color
neuralizer.
developer fluid, common among shutterbugs who develop their own color
Men in Black.
shots.
We
Safe for you to
go
develop your
to
own.
Men in
No perfect
Black.
photo pass.
So wait, these photos were processed here, somewhere within the station.
That would be my guess.
Locate the room where the photos were processed. Ah. So they took the picture and then developed them here.
It's called a dark room. Have one of those too.
Do you still have a dark room?
No, I sold all that stuff.
It's a different kind of dark room now.
I think they call that a red room. Except it's not red.
It will be. Cheesy poos.
Some things you can't make up.
Cheesy poos. Ooh. Staring down the barrel of a 45.
45.
Swimming through the ashes of another life.
Another life. No,
No
real
real
reason to accept the way things have changed.
Staring down the barrel of a 45. The good old days. This is probably about the time frame that that song was popular.
No, it was a little bit earlier.
I think.
Yeah, because I think that was like my freshman year. Freshman or sophomore, so that would have been like 2003, 2004.
Look, if they give me okay. Now, you have the manager's office. If I'm a manager and I walk in and this is my office, I'm not happy about it. Like, what does the manager's office need? Okay, so you can... boy, what a manager's office. What a manager's office that is. What's this here?
News.
What a weird picture to put on there.
I guarantee you that's a member of the development team.
Definitely.
This is Thomas.
It's Van Hoyt. Listen and be quiet. We don't have long. The police are now searching, or more properly destroying your apartment. They seem to have no faith in your innocence.
But I am innocent.
I know that. You must prove that. One more thing. You have a special talent, a gift that very few of us have. We haven't time to discuss this fully, but trust your instincts. Rely on them. I must go now. Remain alert.
I must go now. It is 5:10. Quite really dark for 5:10, you know.
I get the feeling that the batteries ran. I get the feeling that the batteries ran out on that clock a long time ago.
You should be able to like holster your gun and pick up like something.
Clearly, that wouldn't be the most opportune idea right there. Bump, bump, bump.
Womp womp.
That doesn't add up. You get tased and then you can take 2 hits from it. What? You gonna do it?
How is that on? These CRTs run on batteries or something? Sledgehammer, baby. Cue up Triple H music. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. All right, Andy. Let's talk about the old Condemned Criminal Origins.
I mean, it seems like something I'd get into. I'd probably get lost in that game.
I think so too. I
mean,
think it's something. I like how it sets the tone right off the bat for what you're in for. You know, it kind of pulls you in with the story where it's like, oh, you're after this like deranged killer, and you have all these little tools to gather evidence, and then it throws the twist in there of, you know, oh, the killer used your gun to kill 2 cops, and now they're after you. So now it's like, oh, you can't trust anybody.
Well, I mean, do you have like the most outlandish high-tech crap? Not just like little tools. Not like, oh, let me pull out my fingerprint duster.
Yeah.
Let me just get my fucking laser that's going to tell me where all the evidence is.
Send it to a person at an office in real time while I FaceTime her on my Nokia brick phone.
No, that's cool. I mean, like, I feel like the pipes and like the metal shards and things like that could get a little,
like the collectibles kind of
yeah,
tedious to find. Because like a lot, like navigating the area, sometimes there's like too much. You kind of feel like you're going through a maze almost.
I think that's almost the point though, because like if you're
I guess
in
that's
like a crime game,
yeah, you are in like these big like buildings and stuff. So
well, yeah, because if you put yourself into like the shoes of an FBI agent who's entering some rundown building in a city, I probably doesn't understand what the floor plans are or anything. It's like, so you try to recreate that. I wish they had like more variety with the combat engagement.
I think, the combat's a little Like, they just come full bore swinging. Like, the taser's a nice touch because you can kind of, like, slow them down, especially when there's 2 of them coming at you. The collectibles, I like how there's, like, not as many, but definitely finding them and especially in, like, the setting that you're in, finding, like, a little bird or whatever. You're like, yeah, sure, you have, like, the little thing that pops up when a dead bird's around, but the metal shards I can see being, like, an absolute nightmare to go through and find.
Yeah, I mean, we were just touting the games that were like, basically interactive movies, and everything I could tell from that, like it had, the objectives or like directions that you had to follow, like go do this, but the general consensus was cutscene, move, cutscene, move, cutscene, move, and it just kind of takes you through like that repetition, and it's like,
and like this mysterious guy that you're talking to that was like a friend of your father's has like he knows something clearly.
I think what
he knows is beyond me, but he leads you on to believe like, hey, like you're like he kind of says like you're special, you just don't know it yet.
Well, but no, like that's what grabs you is the story.
Yeah,
that you have
100%.
nothing to do with.
Mm-hmm.
It's already predefined, and then it's like, okay, here's some mind-numbing, just go do this stuff, and
you played like the detective. You gathered, like you come into the parts where you have the evidence and you collect it, and
it's very grindy.
This and that. It's not too grindy, I don't think, but it I can see how it would kind of maybe get a little bit repetitive. But the combat's a little wonky. Graphically, it's not awful, but it's not the best. Like some people and characters, you're just like, ooh, yikes. And like some of the scenario, like the scenery and the set is kind of...
It's worth a play, but I wouldn't put it at the top of the backlog.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth a play, especially if you're into horror games or any like psychological like types of games. Like I think this is a definite pick up and play. I played it when I was younger, in my teens. Like I said, I don't remember much of it. I remembered basically up until the metro, and then after that, I don't remember any of it.
If you're into interactive horror, please, by all means, stay in video games.
Yes.
This is a great opportunity for you, and find a therapist.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth a play. And this just shows me that the 360 has so many games that either people haven't found yet or people passed over and just kind of brushed over because they were too busy playing like the staples of the time.
I mean, that's true for literally any console.
Yeah, I mean, that's very true. But, I mean, with the library as big as the 360, like, you're bound to miss quite a few because the 360 library is massive.
Well, when you think of it, I mean, we only have so much time with each of these consoles before they, we move on to the next thing because it's the next thing. And then, you've got your really big ticket games that are huge successes, and they take up a lot of our time, so there's no need to go looking, but there's gold out there. It's just...
Yeah.
No, this might be like a firm bronze, but...
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard a ton of people talk about this game, and anytime like I mention it, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. So part of me thinks like this is a hidden gem on the system. And I could be completely wrong. People could know about this game, be like, yeah, of course I played Condemned. But if you're into horror, psychological, like thriller-esque mystery types of games, I would say definitely give this one a go. 360 is cheap. It's it's one of the best consoles in my opinion. I think it might be the best console, but I'm slightly biased there. I mean, this game here is CIB. It's just shy of $17. You can pick up the Platinum Hits version for like $10.
So it made Platinum Hits?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that says something. So
you can get that for a little bit cheaper, but you could probably find this in like a lot on Marketplace for like $5 maybe. And at that price point, I think at that price point, this is a must play.
I'll tell you where to find one for $4. You just got to go get it.